One evening, as they sat together under the shade of a mango tree, Obi decided that the time had come to tell Chioma the truth. Once upon a time, in the western part of Nigeria, there lived a young prince named Obi. He was the son of the great king Uzoma and Queen Ngozi, ruler of the land. Obi was a curious and adventurous prince, always seeking for excitement and adventure. Despite his royal status, Obi felt a sense of emptiness in his heart. He longed for something more than the riches and luxury that surrounded him in the palace. He yearned for true love, a love that was genuine and pure. One day, as Obi was exploring the village, he came across a group of children playing by the river. He watched them with envy, wishing he could join in the carefree game. Suddenly, an idea struck him like a lightning. He would disguise himself as a commoner and experience life without the palace walls. That night, under the cover of darkness, Obi stalked out of the palace, dressed in simple clothes. He made his way to the village, his heart pounding with excitement. He knew that his parents would never approve of his plan, but he was determined to follow his heart. As Obi wandered through the village, he marveled at the sights and sound around him. He listened to the rhythmic beats of drum, the laughter of children, and the chatter of villagers going about their daily lives. He felt a sense of freedom that he had never known before. Obi found a humble inn on the outskirts of the village and rented a room for the night. The innkeeper, a kind old man named Chukwudi, welcomed him with open arms and offered him a warm meal of yam and palm oil soup. As Obi ate his meal, he struck off a conversation with Chukwudi, eager to learn more about life in the village. Chukwudi regaled him with tales of the land, its custom, and its people. Obi listened intently, soaking in every word. The next morning, Obi set out to explore the village. He wandered through the bustling marketplace, where vendors hawking their wares and villagers bustled for goods. He visited the local shrine, where the priests offered prayers for the prosperity of the land. As he wandered, Obi's attention was drawn to a young girl selling fruit by the roadside. She had a radiant smile, a sparkling eyes that captured his heart. In an instant, her name was Chioma, and she was the daughter of the humble farmer. Obi approached Chioma cautiously, introducing himself as Onyeka, a traveler passing through the village. Chioma greeted him warmly, offering him a basket of ripe mangoes. Obi accepted gratefully, struck by her kindness and generosity. Over the days that followed, Obi and Chioma's friendship blossomed into something more. They spent hours together exploring the village, sharing stories and laughing until the sight out. Obi felt a deep connection with Chioma, unlike anything he had ever experienced before. But as their bond grew stronger, Obi knew that he could not keep his true identity secret from Chioma forever. He knew that he would have to reveal the truth to her eventually, and he feared that she would reject him once she knew who he truly was. One evening, as they sat together under the shade of a mango tree, Obi decided that the time had come to tell Chioma the truth. Chioma, he began nervously. There's something I need to tell you, something that I should have told you from the very beginning. Chioma looked at him, her eyes filled with concern. What is it, Onyeka? What's wrong? Obi took a deep breath, steeling himself for a reaction. My real name is not Onyeka. I am Prince Obi, the heir to the throne of our kingdom. I disguised myself as a commoner to experience life outside the palace walls. Chioma's eyes widened in shock, and for a moment there was a silence. Then, to Obi's surprise, she burst into laughter. You are a prince, she exclaimed, her laughter ringing out like music. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Obi stared at her, dumbfounded. He had expected anger or disbelief, but not laughter. "Why are you laughing?" he asked, feeling swing of thought. Chioma wiped away her tears of laughter, her eyes sparkling with amusement. "Because it does not matter to me whether you are a prince or a pauper. What matters is the kind of person you are, and I happen to think you are pretty amazing." Obi felt a surge of relief washed over him. He had feared that Chioma would reject him once she knows the truth, but her laughter and acceptance filled him with a sense of joy he had never known before. "I love you, Chioma," Obi whispered. His heart was overflowing with emotions. "I love you more than words can say." Chioma's eyes softened, and she reached out to take Obi's hand in hers. "And I love you, Obi. I always will." And so Obi and Chioma's love blossomed, defying the boundaries of social status and royal decree. But their journey was far from over, for they would soon face challenges that would test the strength of their love and their resolve to be together. As Obi and Chioma's love blossomed, news of their relationship reached the royal courts, causing uproar among the courtiers. They believed that a prince should marry a princess of a noble blood, not a commoner like Chioma. The king and queen were dismayed by the news, fearing that Obi's relationship with Chioma would bring shame upon the royal family. They pressured Obi to end his relationship with Chioma and find a suitable princess to marry instead. But Obi refused to heed their demand. He had found true love in Chioma and he was determined to be with her, regardless of the consequences. He knew that his parents would never understand, but he could not deny the feeling that burnt in his heart whenever he was with Chioma. Meanwhile, Chioma faced her own challenges in the village. Rumor began to spread about her relationship with the prince, and she was subjected to ridicule and scorn from the villagers. They believed that she was unworthy of the prince's love, that she was nothing but a common peasant girl. But Chioma refused to let the villagers' words get to her. She knew in her heart that the love for Obi was real, and she was willing to fight for it no matter the cost. One day, as Chioma was tending to her family's crops in the field, she was approached by a group of young men from the village. They taught her, calling her a gold digger and a social climber, causing her of using her relationship with the prince to elevate her own status. Chioma tried to ignore them, focusing on her work and blocking out the hurtful words, but their insults cut deeply, and she could not help but feel a pang of sadness and frustration. Back at the palace, Obi's relationship with Chioma was causing tension among the royal courtiers. They believed that Obi's actions were a disgrace to the royal family, and they urged him to put an end to his relationship with Chioma before it was too late. But Obi remained steadfast in his love for Chioma, refusing to bow to the pressure of tradition and duties. He knew that his decision would not be easy, but he was willing to face whatever challenges that comes his way to be with the woman he loved. As the days passed, Obi and Chioma's love only grew stronger. They would steal moments together whenever they could, meeting in a secret place to share some solo kisses and whisper words of love. But their happiness was short-lived when a group of royal guards arrived in the village one day, demanding that Obi return to the palace immediately. Obi knew that he could not defy his parents' order, so he bid a tearful farewell to Chioma, promising her that he would return soon. Chioma watched as Obi rode away. Her heart was heavy with sorrow. Back at the palace, Obi faced his parents, who were waiting for him in a grand hall. King Uzioma's expression and Queen Ngozi's worried gaze made it clear that they were not pleased at all. Obi, the king began, his voice faint. "We have heard disturbing news about your action in the village. You are a prince destined to lead our people, and yet you have chosen to consult with a commoner. This is unacceptable. Obi stood tall, is resolved, unwavering. Father, mother, I understand your concerns, but I have found true love in Chioma. She is kind, humble, and has a heart of gold. She sees me for who I am, not for my title. I cannot give up on her. Queen Ngozi stepped forward, her eyes filled with compassion. Obi, we only want what is best for you and our kingdom. Marriage Chioma will bring challenges and disapproval from other kingdoms. Are you sure this is the path you want to take? Obi nodded firmly. Yes, mother, I am willing to face any challenges that comes our way. Chioma is my true love, and I believe that together we can overcome anything. King Uzoma sighed heavily. His expression softened. Very well, Obi. If this is your decision, then we will support you, but know that the road ahead will not be easy. You must be prepared for the trials that lies ahead. Obi thanked his parents for their understanding and support, feeling a sense of relief. He knew that winning over the Concocts and other kingdoms would be a daunting task, but with Chioma by his side, he felt ready to face whatever comes his way. Meanwhile, back in the village, Chioma struggled to cope with the absence of Obi. She missed him dearly and worried about challenges they would face. The villagers' thoughts and insults continued, but Chioma refused to let their words break her spirit. She clung to the hope that Obi would return soon and that they would be happy together again. One evening, as Chioma was walking along the riverbank, lost in thought, she was approached by an elderly woman named Mama Ifeoma. Mama Ifeoma was known for her wisdom and kindness, and she had always been a source of comfort for the villagers. Chioma, my dear, Mama Ifeoma said gently, I have heard about your love life with Prince Obi. It is love that defies tradition and social barriers, but true love is rare and precious thing. You must hold on to it no matter the challenges. Chioma nodded, her eyes filled with determination. I will, Mama Ifeoma. I love Obi with all my heart, and I am willing to fight for our love. Mama Ifeoma smiled warmly, placing a reassuring hand on Chioma's shoulder. Good. Remember, my dear, love is the strongest force in the world. It can overcome any obstacle and conquer any fear. Have faith and everything will work out in the end. Encouraged by Mama Ifeoma's word, Chioma felt a renewed sense of hope and determination. She knew that her love for Obi was worth fighting for, and she was ready to face whatever challenges that come their way. As day turns into weeks, Obi worked tirelessly to win over the Concocts and other kingdoms. He spoke passionately about his love for Chioma and the qualities that made her special. Slowly but surely, he began to gain their support and understanding. One day, as Obi was preparing to return to the village, he received a message from Chioma. She wrote about the villagers' continued taunts and insults and how she struggled to cope with the challenges. Obi's heart ached for Chioma, and he knew that he needed to be with her. With the support of his parents at the Concocts, Obi set out for the village, determined to bring Chioma back to the palace and prove to everyone that their love was real and unbreakable. When Obi arrived at the village, he found Chioma by the riverbank, her eyes filled with tears. He rushed to her side, pulling her into a tight embrace. Chioma, my love, Obi whispered, I have missed you so much. I am here to take you back to the palace, where we'll face the challenges together and nothing will tear us apart. Chioma looked up at Obi, her eyes filled with love and gratitude. Oh, Obi, I have missed you too. I am ready to face whatever comes our way as long as we are together. Hand in hand, Obi and Chioma made their way back to the palace, ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. Their love was strong and unbreakable, and they knew that together they could overcome any obstacle. As they entered the palace, they were met with a mix of curiosity and approval from the courtiers and the villagers who had come to witness their return. Obi stood tall, his love for Chioma shining brightly in his eyes. Chioma and I are here to prove that true love knows no boundaries. Obi declared, his voice strong and unwavering. We will face the challenges and disapproval, but we will not swim, and love is real and it will conquer all. The courtiers and villagers watched in awe as Obi and Chioma stood together, their love and determination envied for all to see. The king and queen smiled proudly, knowing that their son had found something truly special in Chioma. And so, Obi and Chioma's journey continued, their love growing stronger with each passing day. They faced many challenges and obstacles, but their love remained unshakable. Together, they ruled the kingdom with wisdom, compassion, and love, showing everyone that true love knows no boundary and that it can conquer all. As Obi and Chioma stood united before the palace, the challenges they had faced and the journey they had undertook were clear to all who witnessed their love. They were a testament to the power of love, resilience, and determination. The story spread throughout the kingdom of Uduafe and beyond, inspiring many. Over the next few months, Obi and Chioma settled into the roles as leaders of the kingdom. They worked tirelessly to ensure that their people were well taken care of and the justice and fairness prevailed. Chioma's humility and wisdom embedded her to the people, and she quickly became a beloved figure in the kingdom. She introduced new ideas for improving the living of the villagers, and her compassion touches the hearts of many. However, their path was not without its challenges. There were still those who doubted Chioma's worthiness to be the queen. Some noble and foreign indigenous looked down upon her, but Obi always stood by her side, defending her with unwavering loyalty. One day, a drought struck the land, and the kingdom faced a severe shortage of food and water. The people were anxious and depressed, and Obi and Chioma knew they needed to act swiftly. They called for a council meeting to discuss solutions. Chioma, drawing from the experience in the village, suggested an innovative irrigation system that could be conserve water and improve crop yield. The noble were skeptical, but Obi trusted Chioma's judgment and supported her proposal. Together, they worked with the villagers to implement the new system. Within weeks, the field began to flourish again, and the king from famine. The success earned Chioma the respect of even her haters' criticism. They saw that her background as a commoner gave her unique insights that were inavailable to the kingdom. The people of Uduafe began to see the power of unity and collaboration regardless of the social status. One evening, as Obi and Chioma walked through the palace garden, they reflect on their journey. Chioma, Obi said softly, "I am so grateful for you. You have brought so much strength and wisdom to our kingdom. Together, we have achieved what I once thought was impossible." Chioma smiled, her eyes shining with love. "Obi, our love has shown that true strength comes from within. It does not matter where we come from or what title we hold. What matters is the goodness in our hearts and our commitment to each other and our people." Years passed, and Obi and Chioma continued to rule with compassion and fairness. Their love remained as strong as ever, and they raised a family that embedded the value they cherished. Their children grew up learning importance of kindness, humility, and courage. As they grew older, Obi and Chioma knew that their legacy would live on through the life they had touched and the changes they had made. They had proven that true love could overcome any obstacle and that unity could bring about great changes. That is the end of the story. The moral lesson of the story are true love transcends social barriers. Obi and Chioma's story teaches us that genuine love knows no boundaries of social status or wealth. It's about finding a deep connection with someone's heart and soul. Perseverance in the face of adversity. The couple face numerous challenges and obstacles, but their determination and resilience help them overcome every obstacle. This highlights the importance of perseverance and staying true to one's belief. 3. The power of humility and compassion. Chioma's background as a commoner gave her value insights that benefited the kingdom. Her humility and compassion ended her to the peoples, showing that true leadership comes from understanding and caring for others. Number 4, unity and collaboration bring strength. By working together and valuing each other's strengths, Obi and Chioma were able to achieve great things for their kingdom. Their story underscored the importance of unity and collaboration in overcoming challenges. Number 5, standing up for what you believe in. Obi's unwavering support for Chioma defeats social pressure, demonstrates the importance of standing up for what you believe in, defending one and your true love. Obi and Chioma's love story becomes a legend in Uduafe, a timeless tale of love, resilience, and power of unity. Their legacy continues to inspire generations, reminding everyone that with love and determination, anything is possible. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share for more stories. Bye till I see you in my next video.